Hello, governors. Bruski here. It's been a little bit, but I've got a little bit of news. I got my rear end out for a game. That's right, me, rolling dice. Oh my god, oh my god. Anyway, I found a guy that wanted to get some gaming going for Warmachine Hordes, and there's a store in Pasadena, California, right where I work, basically. And he was good enough not only to meet me, but he brought some extra models so I didn't have to have a whole army ready to go. Rob, excellent on you, man. Anyway, we had like a sort of get the rust off game where we just got playing and figured everything out and we're learning how to do stuff. And he brought one, this is for Warmachine Hordes, and he brought one faction for Warmachine, one for Hordes. I know Warmachine better than I know Hordes because it's sort of two separate mechanics that work in a single game. He really wanted to play the Warmachine faction, so I took up Hordes. I did not know what the hell I was doing. Anyway, I thought I would be filming a lot more of the game, but you're going to see now the couple of clips I did take, and you'll just see it was just kind of like a one-off, and it was fun, and we were screwing around. Anyway, here you go.
One or more warcasters, warlocks, warjacks, and grandmasters, pretty much anything. It's all good. It's not looking pretty, but it's hella fun. So you can see behind me is Gameology. Really great store, really great staff. Awesome place to play. Just had a fun pickup game. I've really not known these rules very well, so it was good to just get involved and get started. Met a good friend in Rob. He was really gracious, letting me use some of his models, kind of showing me the ropes. I kind of prepared more for Warmachine than Hordes, and I was playing Circle, which is a Hordes faction. Oh well, still fun, still learning how to do stuff. And we're going to see if we can get a group going over here. If we get a certain amount of players, they'll start organizing events, and that could be really good. So I'm gonna put some money into this one. Over for now.
So, that being said, it kind of forced me to take a look at what games I'm playing, what I'm into, and what I want to put my effort and my beans into. Now, you've seen me doing stuff for Warhammer lately, and that's great. I've always, you know, been a big fan of Warhammer. But the problem I find lately is you need a ton of models. The game seems now to me to be really, really hyper complicated in terms of objectives, the army list, command points, stratagems. There's just so many more things you can do, which if you want, that's totally fine. But for me, it just means it's a big hodgepodge of things you have to throw together. And I really just want to get gaming and I want to have fun. And I found what I was doing when I played this game, Warmachine Hordes, is that it's much more tactical. It's like chess on roids, and that's really how I describe it to anyone. The piece only does certain things. You don't really modify the pieces. You just modify what's in the list, and a list is good based on what it has that works in concert with the other units. So I had initially bought several models and several sets for these, and I never really did anything with them. I actually got rid of most of them, but I kept most of the one faction I really wanted to play, which is the Retribution of Syra. Now those are really angry, pissed off, xenophobic elves that dye their hair, listen to heavy metal, and want to kill all humans. What's not to like, right? Wait a minute, I have round ears. Oh shit. Anyway, so I kept a couple of models and I stripped a couple of them down. So I've got a caster, and I'm going to be using this guy as soon as he autofocuses. Come on, my camera can focus. It can do it. I believe in you, brave little camera. Come on. There we go. That is Thyron, dude with a big sword. And I still had I'm probably going to get this wrong, but a Chimera. That's one of the lighter machines. And I'm going to get rid of that basing. That was something I tried, and it worked okay, but I don't really like how it came out. I don't really like how I did it. I recently got a Phoenix big boy. And I'll get him painted up. Really wickedly awesome looking model. I wasn't nuts about the big guys on this one, but that's a really good model. And a Ghost Sniper. Pretty straightforward. Anyway, I'm running a troop heavy list, and I'm only getting this up to about 25 points, which is Brawl Machine size. If you don't know, Brawl Machine is sort of a homegrown custom rules league that the Line of Sight guys wrote. This is for smaller, faster games to introduce people to Warmachine and Hordes, but it's also just to streamline it and make it a little bit easier to play with some more variety in the lists. Now, the reason I'm getting into all the detail on this is the guy that invited me to play, his name is Rob. He's trying to get guys organized and get a group going over at Gameology or wherever. Now, we're trying to figure out more people that can come play, because if we get a certain amount, the store there will actually, you know, support the game a little more fully. Right now, they don't stock any of the models, any of the kits, any of the stuff from that company. Privateer Press, honestly, I love their service. I love the fact that they're in the US. They've got all their own content. They make a really good game, and they make all the rules free. You can literally download the PDFs off their website, the cards for the models that you use. That's all on the site. You just buy the models. And it's really cost effective for a game. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get into it. You can do it very fast if you want to. So, shout out to Privateer Press. Anyway, they're not paying me. Trust me, they're not paying me. Anyway, I have one of their spring cleaning mystery boxes coming. I'm going to get that in probably 4 or 5 days, and I'll do an unboxing video on that. I've got a couple more models incoming for this, and I really only need 2 units and 1 guy, and this list that I've come up with is done. And I may even get it in that random box. I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd let you know what I'm up to, and we're looking for gamers. If you play Warmachine or Hordes, if you have a 25-point list or more, and you want to come meet up at Gameology, we're really working out the date and time. But if you have availability, leave a comment below. Let me know what you're playing, what you're up to, what your availability is like. I'll get that to Rob, and we'll work out between us what we're going to do. Okay, guys. Catch you next time.